Hey guys, Pop Scrap here. Tonight I'm going to do a bit of scrapping of copper wire and, the usual going on, trying to get a bit of copper out of stuff and things like that. Just after stripping there a bit of oil line that I had. It's too short for anything I needed, so all it was good for was for scrapping. So yeah, a few kilos here on copper. I had moved the oil tank and things like that, so I had my oil tank moved so I had to get new new oil line in, and so this is the leftover of it. So trying to bend it here to put into a shape that will go into the bin, which it does now. But how are you all keep lads and girls? You've been busy scrapping out stuff? I have. Trying to keep on top of it all. An avalanche of aluminium. Trying to get the wire sorted here, what I have. Trying to get it all together. Just getting bits and pieces sorted out. Stripping bits. I'm not taking out the wire stripper for these little bits I have here. Just want to hand strip these as quick. These ones here. Sometimes. Because there's not as much in it. This new wire is a disaster for stripping by hand. But anyway, we're getting there. Little bits of copper. Tell you, that one bin now is absolutely filling up heavy with copper. I'll be starting my second big bin of copper wire very soon. Well, all types of wire. So, beautiful copper. You're probably saying to yourself, well, why are you not stripping this with the stripper? I could take it out and have it ready, but what's the point? Like, I'll be moving on to something different in a second, I will. So... What's nice now and again, could bring me back a few years. It's the way I used to strip everything. And when I used to strip copper back years ago, you're talking hundreds of kilos by hand stripping like this. Your hands be very sore after. They used to be very, very sore, my hands. What else we got here to strip? 1 second, lads. Now, 3 nice lints of this. I just want to see how it can be like to strip by hand. It's been a long while since I stripped by hand. I've been spoiled with the stripper. Now it's a good bit thicker, this cable. Or strips. It's like everything else. Remember, I could run it down the blade, down through it, without it missing like that once. Just sliding it down. So get used to doing something. That's one down. Decent wire. Happy with that. Adds up pretty fast. I have 2 more to do. It's good, decent, heavy gauge cable. For me anyway. Can't complain about that stuff. Never complain about good copper wire like that. Gonna keep going till I have this stripped and we'll get on to something nice. Let's keep going, guys. Just stripping the last one of these, the one of the, I have the blue and the neutral and live stripped. So that's the earth. And that's the last of the 3 of them. Just want to show you a couple of bits here before I move on to another item. You can see here the bin is well filled up here now. Got a copper tank out of the short video on it. So yeah, it's pretty heavy. You're talking about 40-50 kilo there already in wire and miscellaneous bits and pieces. Adding up fast. Pretty happy with it. Let's get you up on the mount here again. Yeah, pretty happy with it so far. It's going to really add up now with the motors and transformers and things like that when I'm scrapping the copper out of them. But yeah, I have to get more motivated and more scrapping and get more videos out there because there's not too many putting videos out anymore. There's a few EWIS Mike is putting videos out and there's not really many scrappers doing videos. Few putting videos out, but not too many. What else can I scrap out here now? That can be handy. I suppose I can start getting into these little guys. They need to be scrapped out too. All this. You can just chop that here. That'll pull out simple piece of easy wire. Not much in it, but they do add up over time. I think that's steel. I'll check that again. Yeah, that's steel. Oh, got that into the face. There we go. A bit more copper. We'll be doing a video on these soon. All this kind of stuff, the brass and copper. Put it into the oven, into the range, what I call it, and burn all this out. It's a bit of a steel screw there in it. Just burn off the plastic, and you're left with just the copper. It's the pure copper, that's all you're going to be left with then. And the bits of brass. I have to get a proper container for that because I have a thing here I filled up with stuff I need to be burnt. And I have one here, likes of these old fuses. See, this fuse come off here now as is. Oh yeah. It's good brass in these now, but this mightn't come off. Probably more than likely rusted in. That's why you're going to have to be. We'll have a look in here fast. There we go. Underneath. Yeah. They're all very rusted. Now I might be able to get it. I doubt it though. No. However, the water got into it, so when this burns off, you're left with just pure brass and get the steel in. The screw will simply come off with the monkey wrench. Pretty easy. What else have we got here? A lot of rubbish here on the bench I need to be cleaned off. A lot of rubbish. Okay, it's rubbish. A little transformer here, a little silver contact or some sort. want to tear the hand of myself. Test that. Steel. Cut that down here. That will come off. Bit extra copper. No one won't say no to it. And what else is on these? There's nothing. Silver. Piece of silver on them. What I'm after here. But as I was saying, I'm on a big push for copper. I want to get it all sorted because I have copper everywhere in buckets and things like that. That needs to be processed and brass cut off them and things like that. It's ridiculous. And I'm holding on to stuff maybe for a couple of years of building up of, you know, and taking electrical apart. So I just want to get through it all. I know it's slow and time consuming and the video could drag and things like that, but I just need to get through it all, you know. There's no point sitting in buckets. I don't get paid for it when it's in buckets, or I don't get the value of it. So these little pieces of copper comes off, they all add up over time. Over a year scrapping them out, it all adds up. Weight adds up. As a few of my subscribers says, grams add to ounces. Ounces add to pounds, and pounds add to kilos. So that's the way I work. Sometimes we have a lot of it to strip out. Yeah, as I said, it don't take too long to take apart. I have a lot of this kind of stuff, and I mean a lot of these. So doing computers and any boards at all. If I see them on a board, I'm just pulling them off straight away. Look, it's not much, but it's better in my pocket than in the steel pile. Throw them into the bucket, keep adding. Keep adding it up. Slowly, slowly catch a monkey. As one of my friends say. Bits of pieces of wiring and it's only small scale scrapping here now what I'm doing. Very, very little value in it, but it has to be done. All this has to be scrapped out. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Am I going to strip it or sell it as is? I don't know what to do with it. I think I'm going to sell it as is, this wire, because I don't know. I don't want to go at it. Not yet. There's one bit here I do actually. Yeah, there's 6 gauge here, or what I call it's cooker cable. Second up. It's decent enough wire. You can see there, that's worth stripping. For me it is. It's decent cable. Strip this out, guys. You see them everywhere in boards, power boards. Looks decent enough to copper inside. So, for curiosity, I was going to strip it out and see what's in it. They're not all the same, these. I know that. So, it looks thick enough in copper. Because This is another way of copper years ago that I should have been stripping, but didn't. Let's see, can I get this out? I have to cut down here because it looks pretty thick in there. Let's try to grip it. This paper is very sticky. Oh yeah, it's good copper in this. Pretty decent. Yeah, the likes of this now, I wouldn't entertain it before because I didn't think there was that really in them. But it shows you to scrap out something. Jesus. It's pretty tickly, excuse me, pretty thick with copper in it. And it's good wiry copper too, you know. It's decent. I used to throw away a lot of copper over the years. Thinking about it now. A lot of copper. But copper was easier got 15 years ago in electronics. For me anyway. Because it was more older stuff and copper was in everything. Today now, this day and age, you don't get stuff like this no more. Electronics. Can we cut that open yet? No. It's decent coming off. You wouldn't think there's this much copper in it. This, I don't know what kind of power supply this come off. I don't know if it's a computer or what. Definitely scrapping all these out. And that's for sure. Nice little pile of copper again. And yeah, there's a bit of weight in that. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked with that. So that's another copper resource for me out of these. I'm happy out with that. Let's see, do I have any other there handy? Let's see, guys. Just 1 second. I don't think this is the same. These are different types. Different types of copper now. What's this one like? Yeah, look at this. This is copper too in it. Decent copper. It's not really small in it. You know, it's good. We could break that ferrite off it. It'd be a great job. So cut that cable, or cut that stuff off this. Yeah, for me that's good copper. Definitely is good copper. Look at that. So I just cut the piece of plastic off. There we go. Like a miniature motor, transformer, should I say. With good copper. Yeah, I can see myself sitting down for a night doing this. On a live stream or something like that. It was on someone's live stream. Stripping these out for tonight. Getting easy copper off. No problem, I could see myself doing that. It's all about, for me, finding out where the copper is anymore. Because copper is getting so expensive. You need to be scrapping out stuff like this. You need to be finding the copper and building barrels and buckets of this stuff up. And, you know, in time you strip it all out. Let's see here. That should push out now. There we go. Let me see. There was a layer after layer of this paper, and then the copper, so there's a layer of the paper, then a bit of copper. I'm not sure what I'm expecting here in this one. They do varying, so I'm going to just copper the whole way through. Best way is to cut into it and see. Yeah, it's the layers of copper, and then look, you can still take this off. Look, it's very time consuming though. Get a bit of copper out, but this one I'd say I'd be going to motors. It's not the best of ones, you know. These are ones in that. So I'm going to leave you at that, guys. I think I bored you enough of sorting out motors and things. Big pile there to get. Basically, let's see here what we have. Yeah, some of these are pretty easy to strip out. Like that one here. Like this one. Nice copper coil on that. Yeah, see the copper now, it's decent enough. Be stripping them out. The ones I don't know. But yeah, pretty decent on some of them. Oh. Yeah, adding up nicely. So like, comment, subscribe, guys. Till the next video. See you then. Bye.